And now, Pujya Atman Shri Swami Jyotirmayananda commences tonight's satsang with the Sanskrit peace chant.
Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. We begin with mystic song by Shri Swami Lalitananda, played and sung by Shri Swami Umananda and Rajneesh.
Our song tonight is called O Goddess Lakshmi, Abide in My House. We are recording from the ashram of our revered Guru, Pujyatman Sri Swami Jyotirmayananda in Miami, Florida. Today is July the 11th, 2020, Saturday evening, and tonight Swamiji will be conducting a class on concentration and meditation. And now, Pujyatman Sri Swami Jyotirmayananda.
Om Brahmanandam Param Sukhadam Kevalam Jnana Murtim Dvandvatitam Gagana Sadrisham Tattvamasya Laksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadhi Sakshi Bhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami. Om. Adoration to Sadguru, who is Brahman, the giver of supreme bliss, embodiment of pure consciousness, one without a second, vast as the ether, infinite, eternal, beyond the three gunas and their modifications, the supreme preceptor. We begin with concentration exercises on slide projections. And you have before you Lord Krishna with the banks of the Yamuna river. We focused on understanding that God, Brahman, the Absolute, who has no names and forms, is being worshipped as Krishna. It's a mystic presentation. And everything about Krishna has a subtle meaning. He stands on one toe. That non-duality is the truth. He stands in a pose that has three bends. Three bends represents tamas, rajas and sattva, three modes of nature. Beyond the three comes flute in his hands, giving you a message that if you want to attain liberation, become flute in divine hands. Which means be surrendered to God. Greater the surrender, greater is a joyous experience flows through your life like a melody. Otherwise, life has a lot of melodies. The melody comes symbolized by Krishna's flute. And all those decorations are divine virtues. So closing your eyes, mentally visualize Krishna. Next, open your eyes. You're looking at bird of paradise. It's a marvel of nature. And in that marvel, you are seeing the divine hand behind creation. And with that, close your eyes and mentally visualize, remembering that Jesus' statement, consider the lilies of the field. Similarly, consider this bird of paradise. And he who has created it, he has created your whole body from toes to the head. And he abides in your own heart. So with your eyes closed, follow that reflection within yourself. Next, open your eyes. A honey bee sucking honey from the blossoming flower. Consider your heart as a blossoming flower. And then your mind becomes a bee, delighting with the honey that is radiating from your heart. And of course, in your imagination, become a bee. Closing your eyes, try to imagine what joy the bee is having, how feeling of great thrill, moving from petal to petal, putting the nose into the depths of the petals. And that's the description of ecstasy. And that's what you await in your sadhana. But you keep that type of imagination, that your mind is becoming so thrilled, become a bee. And discovering amazing source of sweetness in the petals of your heart. And that source is God within you, God who indwells in the heart. Next, open your eyes Now you are visiting a great pilgrimage center, Lakshman Jhula in Rishikesh, Munikireti, swinging bridge across the Ganges river. But all these buildings you see, they are beautiful ashrams, temples, and behind the temples there is God's temple, the Himalayan mountains. Closing your eyes, mentally imagine you are by the banks of the Ganges river in that setting. You are enjoying the view of the Himalayan ranges, mountains, as well as you are experiencing the thrill of the wind that comes laden with the moisture of the Ganges water, cool, gentle, full of grace. And with spiritual sensitivity, you are enjoying the concentrated mystic vibrations generated by countless sages, saints who practiced meditation and were inspired by this wonderful setting of nature. You are having a profound satsanga. Your eyes closed. Next, open your eyes. You are now having another type of satsanga with nature, through a forest path. Lush greenery on both sides of the path. The path is strewn with leaves, and there is a wonderful atmosphere, soft light. As you place yourself in that path, imagine you are traveling, walking gently, and you are enjoying the serene atmosphere of the forest, as if communing with trees, birds, and develop a spiritual sensitivity to understand that great miracle is occurring before your eyes through every tree. And miracle is the operation of God's presence. Every leaf is being led by divine intelligence. Every little leaf, every little flower has so much artistic quality behind it. And you don't have to go too much of the details, but just Listen to this sweet chirping of birds. Closing your eyes, next open your eyes, another picturesque setting of nature, mountain covered with snow or ice, and you have a lot of trees bringing out autumn colors, as well as there are green pine trees. A picturesque setting of nature. So as you relax with that setting, also understand that your whole personality is a miniature nature. Wisdom in you, which is like mountains. It is your potentiality. All divine qualities or virtuous qualities, they are all the lush greenery as well as lush vegetation. And all of this is being towered by the expansion of the blue sky. It's a divine presence. So closing your eyes, try to enjoy this wonderful, picturesque setting of nature, internally and externally. Next, open your eyes. Here you are enjoying now colorful sunset, symbolic of experience of samadhi. Sun withdrawing its rays begins to set. And there is such a display of colors. The reddish hue is the highlighted color called lali. Rises with lali, reddish hue, sets with lali. And this is the explosion of the reddish hue. Reflecting in the lake below. Closing your eyes, enjoy this entire setting of nature. Now place yourself by the ocean during a full moon night. You'll be practicing deep breathing, and along with the deep breathing, while you are breathing in, you feel that the surf is coming up towards you with a chorus of Om. As you begin to breathe out, the surf is moving back and you are diving into the ocean with a sense of expansion, the practice of attunement with the ocean. And that again is leading you to a glimpse of divine communion. So relaxed, as you are breathing in, chorus of Om sweeps over you. And feel a sense of thrill entering deep within your personality. As you are breathing out, the chorus is receding in deep in the ocean. And along with it, your heart is communing with the ocean. As if ocean is within you, ocean is outside of you. Inwardly, you are communing with the ocean of divine presence. Outwardly, communing with the ocean, same divine presence. Now imagine that ocean is calm, shimmering in the light of the moon, and the moon is shining above, full moon. There are soft layers of clouds, and the light of the moon comes filtering through those layers. As well as the light has its own way of bringing the radiance unobstructed. And here's exercise of spiritual sensitivity. Imagine you have turned yourself into a beautiful swan. And God shining like as the moon. is the source of all your joy and inspiration. Drawn by the moon, you open up your wings and you begin to fly. While flying, turn your gaze at the ocean shimmering in the light of the moon. Then shift your attention to the layers of silvery clouds. Feel the thrill of divine excursion. You are passing through the layers, layer after layer. And finally, you have emerged in the vastness of the blue sky. No more clouds. The moon is in full view. Moon is God. The nectarine rays emanating from the moon, a shower of grace. Now enjoy the shower of grace in 3 stages: for your body, for your mind, and for your heart. Starting with physical body. The most important point: view your body as a divine temple. Imagine how people, led by their faith, take trips, big trips, to go to sacred temples. And a similar type of working of faith, but much more advanced, and that means you have come to a divine temple, and that's your whole body from toes to the head. Your entire body is work of God. God abiding within your own heart is sustaining and supporting your body, shining through your body. And this divine temple is being blessed by the nectarine breeze of grace. The soft breeze of grace is sweeping over your body, from the toes to the head. From a practical point of view, this is sending out a divine message. And that message is given to the Prakriti nature within to enable your body to be healthy, strong, and you abide in the body during meditation. Your meditative process should be inspiring. And that's the purpose of health. To have a healthy body implies you are more and more aware of the sacred purpose underlying your body's manifestation. Having charged your body from toes to the head, which is spiritual vision, now turn your attention to the mind. Shower of grace for the mind that follow allegorical setting. Mind is a beautiful lake in the mountains. And the mountain tops are decked with shimmering snow. Full moon in the sky, twinkling stars, they are reflecting in that lake because the lake is calm. So, see that the mind is not wandering in the past or in the future, just in a state of wonder. The mind is experiencing a thrill. And while experiencing this thrill, imagine a gentle shower of grace is descending upon that lake. Your entire mind has a joyous thrill. Next, shower of grace is entering your heart. But follow allegorical setting. Your heart is like a cave, a mystic cave, but very picturesque. It's holding so many things within the cave. Whole world of remarkable memories, experiences. And now a miracle is taking place. A window opens within your heart, and a beam of moonlight is entering with a shower of grace. Bringing a tremendous transformation in your heart. As your heart becomes illumined, you are discovering your own identity. Who am I? That I am in you is a supreme self, abiding in the depth of your heart. And the cave of the heart opens up. You are experiencing your own identity, just like wandering in a dream, and the dream stops and you find yourself completely different, relaxed. So as the cave of the heart becomes illumined, you are no longer your usual identity. God alone is, and that is the identity of every soul. All souls are like reflected suns in jars of water. The identity of every reflected sun is the sun, and that is what you are reflecting. But in the process of that revelation, you are experiencing divine communion. The joy of uniting with God. Joy of uniting with God is very similar, using allegorical language, like diving into the ocean of joy. Now, come to your original way as a swan. Now you emerge enriched with all this shower of grace. And the divine communion in another allegorical setting. You are blending with the moon. A transformation occurs in your heart. And that is, your heart enjoys cosmic love. And you are showering goodwill along with the rays of the moon. Sarve bhavantu sukhina. May all be happy. Sarve santu niramaya. May all be free of troubles. Sarve bhadrani pashyantu. May every soul wake up to realize, who am I? May that type of intellect blossom in every personality. And may there be the end of pain, sorrow forever. Sarve bhavantu sukhina, sarve santu niramaya, sarve bhadrani pashyantu, ma kaschid dukha bhag bhavet. Soft chanting of Om, breathing deeply. Om. Ram, 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 Ram. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Om Shri Krishnaya Namah, Om Shri Krishnaya Namah, Om Shri Krishnaya Namah. Om. And prayer for shower of Karunamaya Ras, grace of God. Grace of God that showers nectar of compassion, a healing grace for all those who are presently suffering from a challenging situation caused by this virus problem. And a greater blessing behind it, try to gain that insight that being a human being, you have such a wonderful privilege of removing death virus, mortality virus, enjoying Shakti, spiritual strength, Bhakti, divine love, Mukti, absolute goal, liberation. Om Trayambakam Yamahe Sugandhim Pushti Vardhanam Urvarukma Bandhana Mrityor Mukshiyamamritat. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhina Sarve Santu Niramaya Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kashchid Dukha Bhag Bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat.